Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something totally ubiquitous, something your law firm literally does thousands of times a day, but that you are likely entirely ignoring as a growth engine. I'm talking about your outbound emails. Honestly, most firms just slap a name and a phone number at the bottom of their messages and call it a day. But think about it for a second. What if your everyday email signature is actually a massive piece of untapped marketing real estate? Well, it is. So let's jump right in and completely transform how you view your firm's daily communications. Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to hit the hard math of your firm's emails, define what signature banners actually are, contrast warm and cold leads, explore 6 practical use cases, and finally, wrap up with centralized Microsoft 365 automation.
All right, Section 1, the law firm email math. We're bypassing the marketing fluff entirely here and going straight to the hard data.
Let's walk through this calculation because it really reveals the sheer volume of outbound communication a mid-sized firm generates. Imagine your firm has just 40 staff members. Okay, now let's say each person sends a pretty conservative average of 30 emails per day. That equals 1,200 emails a day across the firm, which scales up to 6,000 a week. And this brings us right to our final calculation, which is a staggering 25,000 emails sent every single month.
25,000. I absolutely have to emphasize this number. That is 25,000 impressions every single month from a channel your firm already completely owns. Every one of those 25,000 emails lands directly in someone's inbox. They get read, or at the very least glanced at. And because they're totally normal business communications, they aren't getting blocked by pesky spam filters. When you compare that to most traditional marketing channels, getting that level of guaranteed access is honestly remarkable.
So how do we actually capitalize on those 25,000 impressions? Let's move to Section 2, defining signature banners.
Let's define the specific tool we're talking about so we're all on the exact same page. A signature banner is simply a small, professionally designed, clickable graphic placed right below your standard signature block. You can kind of think of it like a dynamic digital business card with a clear call to action, just quietly doing the heavy lifting at the very bottom of every message you send. To give you a super clear picture, here's a totally realistic example of what that copy looks like. New, family law fixed fee services. Learn more. It's incredibly tasteful, right? And very direct. Imagine other variations like, now accepting new clients in commercial litigation, book a consultation, or join our free webinar, Estate Planning in 2025. It's highly relevant information presented in a clean, professional format that invites a click without ever shouting at the reader.
Up next is Section 3, warm contacts versus cold leads. Let's explore why trust matters so much with this strategy.
The absolutely crucial point here is the audience you are reaching. Law firms have a unique advantage. Your email lists are already full of warm contacts. We're talking existing clients, referral partners, and established industry contacts. They already have an active, or at least past, relationship with someone at the firm, which means there is a baked-in baseline of trust. Now compare that to cold leads from bought spam lists where you have zero baseline trust. Because your contacts already know and trust you, a relevant banner promoting a service they might actually need isn't viewed as spam. It's just contextual, professional promotion naturally embedded in a communication they were already perfectly happy receiving.
Now that we know why this works so well, let's pivot to the practical application in Section 4, 6 practical firm use cases.
The beauty of this strategy is that every single department in your firm can benefit. Launching a new practice area. Boom! Announce it to every existing contact. Hosting a free educational event on contract disputes or will updates? Put the registration link right in the signature. You can also drive traffic directly to your new content marketing guides. You can passively generate referrals by letting people know you can help their network. You can gather Google reviews from happy clients simply by asking them. You can even boost your hiring and recruitment efforts by basically turning your entire professional network into recruiters to attract top legal talent. The versatility is just incredible. Now, you might be wondering, does everyone in the firm have to have the exact same banner? No way. Absolutely not. You can segment these banners by department, role, or even office location for highly targeted campaigns. So your family law team can promote their specific fixed-fee services while your corporate team simultaneously promotes a commercial litigation webinar. The messaging stays incredibly relevant to the specific audience of each practice group. Plus, if you use UTM parameters and click tracking, you can measure exactly how much engagement each department's campaign is generating. But of course, none of this matters if it's a total nightmare to manage. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, Centralized Microsoft 365 automation.
This right here is where the magic happens. Look, you definitely do not want to rely on individual fee earners to remember to update their own Outlook signatures. We all know that just leads to complete inconsistency and old banners lingering around for months. Instead, centralized platforms handle this without any friction whatsoever. Your marketing team simply designs the banner and adds it to the active template. From there, it instantly and automatically deploys to all the relevant mailboxes. When the campaign ends, just one single central update replaces the banner firm-wide. It is totally 100% seamless.
So we've looked at the massive volume of emails your firm sends, the deep trust you've built with your recipients, and the automated technology that makes managing it all completely effortless. That untapped real estate is sitting right there in your outbox, representing 25,000 monthly impressions that you could literally be leveraging right now instead of letting them go to waste. So are you ready to unlock it?
To turn every single email into a highly effective marketing touchpoint, Bauer Automate helps law firms build and manage branded email signatures directly within Microsoft 365. You can book a free discovery call today over at emailsignatureautomation.com. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Before you hit send on your next email, just ask yourself, is this just another ordinary message, or are you letting an effortless growth opportunity slip right through your fingers?